Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are thinking about moving to Gilbert or you already live here and you're trying to figure out what area actually fits your lifestyle best, this video is for you. Here's the thing. Gilbert is very different in different parts of Gilbert. There are very distinct areas within town that feel very different. The vibe, the age of the home, the walkability, the shopping, the energy, it all is different depending on where you are. So today I'm breaking it down into three main areas: Northwest Gilbert, North Central Gilbert, and Southern Gilbert. And I'm going to be helping you figure out which one might feel like home to you. Let's start with Northwest Gilbert. This is the older, more established part of town. You're closer to the Heritage District, which is basically downtown Gilbert. Think local restaurants, coffee shops, weekend farmers markets that are walkable charm. You're also closer to major cross streets like Gilbert Road and Guadalupe, or Warner, and you're going to find neighborhoods that were built a little bit earlier, like in the 80s or even the early 1990s. Another big draw to this area within Gilbert is going to be the fact that it is closest to areas within the valley like downtown Phoenix and Scottsdale. You have easy freeway access to hop right on over there. So if you are someone who maybe travels a lot or you work within the city, this is definitely going to be a great area for you. Notable neighborhoods within this area, think Val Vista Lakes, the islands. They are more established lake-style community feels. And what I love about Northwest Gilbert is you do have more of that mature landscaping. You're gonna have bigger trees, sometimes larger lots because it was developed earlier. So again, back then the land wasn't as expensive as it is now. So there are homes with larger lots over there. And of course, the proximity to downtown. Homes may need a little more updating because they are a little more older. Floor plans can sometimes feel a little more segmented over there. Less of the newer open concept vibes just because of the time that they were built, but this area is amazing if you want character, established charm, and want to be closer to the heart of Gilbert. Some other notable neighborhoods that you will have in this area will be Circle G Ranches, one of my personal favorites. These sit on larger lots, have so much charm. Think early Gilbert farmhouse style. They are so cute. So Circle G Ranches is another notable neighborhood over in the northwest part of Gilbert. If you also love being near restaurants and don't mind a home that might need just a little more updating, this is going to be the spot. And the really cool thing about the northwest part of Gilbert is you are going to be closer to the extension that is happening in the Heritage District. The project is called the Heritage District Park, where there are going to be multiple new buildings built that are going to be bringing new restaurants, commercial buildings, luxury living. It is going to be amazing. This extension will be on the north side of downtown. So if you drive by and you see that open land where they are doing a lot of construction, there are a lot of cranes and bulldozers over there right now. That is because a huge extension is happening to expand downtown Gilbert, which we are all very, very excited about. Now we are moving into what I personally consider one of the most lifestyle-driven pockets of Gilbert. This is where you'll find communities like Morrison Ranch and Agritopia. These neighborhoods were designed with connection in mind, and if you have been following me for a while, you know these are some of my favorite communities within Gilbert. Morrison Ranch, let's start with Morrison Ranch first. Tree-lined streets, front porch culture, white picket fences. You can spot it from a mile away, and when you drive by it, it captures your attention right away because it has charm that is very unexpected and honestly very, very hard to find in Arizona. It is so unlike what you typically would think of when you think of desert landscaping here in Arizona. It captures your eye right away. And now let's talk about Agritopia. Agritopia has a working farm at the center of it, which is amazing. You have tons of shopping and dining options without feeling over chaotic because you still are in a suburban area within the valley. So Gilbert in itself is just outside of all the hustle and bustle, but you're still so close to everything. And with Agritopia, you can either walk to places like the epicenter or you are super close to Santan Village. The central part of Gilbert tends to attract people who really care about community. They don't just want to buy a home, they want to buy in a community that truly feels connected. So they put the neighborhood and the lifestyle before the home. And they also care a little bit more about aesthetics of the home. Generally, homes were built in the early 2000s to mid 2010 builds, and you do have some that are a little newer as well. For example, Morrison Ranch had homes that were built that finished just a couple years ago. So you do have the old, the in the middle, and some of the newer too. So there is something for everyone, not just in Morrison Ranch, but in the communities around as well. And of course, you still get that charm and something that feels a little more intentional, connected. And this usually is where I guide anyone first that is wanting more of that connected community rather than just looking to find a home. Okay, really quick, if you're watching this and you're thinking, wait, I have no idea which of these sound like me, I actually put together a personalized relocation guide that breaks down all of the areas within Gilbert, the communities, the lifestyle, what to expect when it comes to different areas within Gilbert, the neighborhoods, and also all of the restaurants, the bakeries, and those local little spots that unless you live here, you might not know about. So if that would be helpful for you, just reach out. My contact info is below and I'd love to point you in the right direction. Now let's head further south. Southern Gilbert is where you're going to find newer builds, larger master plan communities, more new construction opportunities, and slightly more of a desert backdrop because you are backing up to the Santan Mountains a little bit. There still is some distance, but you will have that area. And think Southern Gilbert is a little more quieter, a little more spread out, more suburban. You will get larger square footage for your money. You will have newer finishes, energy efficient builds. Down in South Gilbert, it is not super built up yet. So there's still opportunity to be able to find a lot of land and be able to build on it. This land can be pricey, but I will say there are more opportunities in South Gilbert than there are in the northern area of Gilbert. But I will say Gilbert is very built out. So yes, you have more options, but just keep in mind there aren't as many options because like I said, Gilbert is pretty much built out. But if you're looking for more land, South Gilbert definitely is going to be your area. What you may not get in Southern Gilbert are going to be the mature trees. You're not going to get the walkability of downtown. This area is great if you want something newer, maybe a bigger house, maybe even a golf course, living because one of the most popular neighborhoods with a golf course on it is Seville in Southern Gilbert. And if you don't mind driving a little bit for shopping and dining, Southern Gilbert could be an option for you. Some notable neighborhoods in South Gilbert are going to be Seville. Like I mentioned, it is the only neighborhood that has a private country club on site. So if that's something that interests you, this is definitely one of the most popular. The Bridges is also a very nice neighborhood that is known for slightly larger lots, great landscaping. It is a great area, super quiet, cute, quaint, very nice neighborhood. And then of course you do have the larger lot areas as well, like Circle G ranches in Southern Gilbert as well. So there are a mix of options for you, but you definitely are able to find some non-HOA neighborhoods down there with a little bit of land too, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so how to choose. Here's what I always ask my clients. Do you want charm and proximity, or do you want community-focused, aesthetically driven neighborhoods, or do you want newer, bigger, or more suburban? None of these are better than the other. It is completely lifestyle dependent. And that's honestly the biggest mistake people make when moving here. They choose based on price or the actual home alone instead of how they want to feel where they live. If you are relocating to Gilbert, or you live in Gilbert but you just don't feel like where you are fits exactly what you're looking for when it comes to the lifestyle that you want to live, and you're not sure which pocket fits you best, I actually created a full relocation guide and Gilbert moving guide that is all based on lifestyle and commutes and budgets and what neighborhoods feel like, the energies that they give. And if you are thinking about making a move, you can reach out to me directly. All my info is below, or comment and let me know what areas you're curious about and I can point you in the right direction. And if you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe because I post weekly videos all about living in Gilbert, Arizona and what you really need to know about moving here. I will see you all next time.